I think it was either Charles Davis or David Shaw.
David Shaw, yeah.
Either one of the two compatriots of mine from the NFL Network and the football world that's going to be sitting with me
Charles Davis.
first night of the draft said the same thing that Albert Breer just said. I know you can't compare an all-world pass catcher with an offensive guard, but people are talking about Kyle Pitts being a unicorn at the position the same way that Quentin Nelson was being discussed when he came out of Notre Dame at guard. It's Charles Davis. I'm telling you. And let me ask you this question. I know the Jets went and took Sam Darnold, third overall.
Yep.
You know whose position they took was Indianapolis's. They traded up from 6 to 3. Indy traded down, got some extra twos, and chose Quentin Nelson.
Yeah.
Who would you rather have? Now, I know that's total 2020 hindsight, and the Jets failed Darnold in terms of surrounding him with players and also consistency at the coaching position. But hearing that, though, you got to file it away. If you're Atlanta, and certainly if you are going to hang on to your quarterback the next 2 years, I take Kyle Pitts and I tell Matt Ryan, LFG.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. If you are committed to this man and you feel that he is the guy, and Arthur Smith is your new coach, says, I've got a plan for him, get Kyle Pitts and don't look back. That's my 2 cents for the Atlanta Falcons. Certainly, since he was on the show Monday, everybody check it out on our YouTube page, youtube.com/Rich Eisen Show. The entire conversation. He brought his A game, which is engaged, funny, introspective, talking about I'm all about business. You know, my schoolwork is done. I'm now a football player. Let's go. I heard that, and obviously I don't have the private investigative team that an NFL franchise would have to look into somebody's past. And as we know, in the last couple months, somebody's outward approach and demeanor may not be consistent with their private behavior.
True.
But boy, do all signs point to yes with that magic 8 ball, the 4th overall pick. That's what I would say. And I'm serious. I'm not just doing this to stir it up, and I am going to ask Michael Irvin. I would have to consider this as the Dallas Cowboys. If he is the gold jacket talent that Bucky Brooks, who's on Friday's show, he's on tomorrow's show, that Kyle Pitts is, and he is that guy that everyone's talking about, Quentin Nelson, and you've seen it on tape, and the culture set. Carson Wentz is going to have that left side of that offensive line settled for him. Okay? You know that. So if Kyle Pitts is that at tight end, and Dak's coming back, and Zeke's window, as Stephen A. Smith is getting smaller and smaller, and Amari Cooper is worth $100 million, and at some point that might not be tenable in the cap, and you got him under contract now, and you got Gallup, and you got CeeDee Lamb, and you don't have to give up much more in this year's draft, and you could use those positions at defense, and you feel that you have gotten that defense solidified just merely hiring Dan Quinn as defensive coordinator, and you can settle that. How do you not try for Pitts? And you know, Jerry Jones has got to sit there, and I understand football's football and defense is defense. How many more Pitts jerseys can you sell than Surtain jerseys? You cannot compare it. I'm serious.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm serious.
I know.
How many more eyeballs are going to be on your team? How much conversation are you going to have about your offense? And damn straight you can win 42 to 30-something in this league. You got to sit here and think about that. And other teams that are within striking distance. Send that Godfather offer to Terry Fontenot. But Terry Fontenot, the Atlanta GM, as Albert just said, he's showing up to events for Matt Ryan. And how are you, Matt? Let's chat. Let's get a relationship going. For what? Just so he can start the clock on him no longer being the quarterback in the franchise face? Or do you just say, Kyle Pitts, let's go? I mean, the guy that's the matchup nightmare that is not even applicable to the nightmares and the matchups that he can create, according to David Shaw. What a fascinating talent with 5 quarterbacks sitting at the top of the first round on top of it with Jamar Chase too. Let's go. 2 weeks from tonight. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.